Hi everyone, my name is Lois and I'll be your art teacher for today. And so today I'm gonna teach all of you how to draw the human eye. I feel like I have seen a lot of children who love drawing and they do draw a lot, but the thing is there is a certain way to draw a certain object to make it look more realistic. So I think today I'll be teaching you how to draw the eye.
This is one of the most simple tutorials to make an eye. To draw an eye, you will need to first draw a circle. You don't need to make this circle really dark. Now draw an arc. This arc needs to cut the circle in the edge and just drag it downwards. Now repeat the same thing below, however leave a space between the iris and your lower lid. And erase the excess because you don't want it to be messy. Yeah, so repeat the same thing that you did upside. However, this one is a little different because this one, instead of slanting downward, it is forming an S formation. Now the next thing you want to do is join the lower and upper lid. And the way to do that is forming a loop between the upper line and the lower line. And you will form a U that joins the whole eye. Now you want to draw a circle in the middle of your eye and also the crease. Okay, you can really change the size of the crease depending on how big you want your eyes to be. For me, I'm just drawing a standard crease line on top of your eyes that you've already drawn. And I want you to darken it now. Darken the whole iris. Just darken the edges, the top part being more intense in color than below, and also the edges should also have more color. Now you just want to basically blend. Now everything you can do now is just blend the edges, and now reapply. I want you to make a moon-like shape below the pupil that you made, which would replicate light reflecting the eye. So just draw that and just make sure to keep in mind to leave this almost white as compared to the other areas of the eye. So just darken the edges, and I want you to blend and darken. So darken the top part more than below. However, the edges should be darker. So just mind the space that you've left and just blend it. Now the next thing you want to do would be drawing a line below the eye, which would happen in some time. So you can see that I've drawn this a parallel line to the bottom of the eye that can be used to replicate, depth of your eye. So as you see, just blend it and also add a line that is connecting the two upper and lower eyelids together, and just darken the whole eye. And now basically that's just what I'm doing, is just repeating and darkening and blending. I think the most important thing is to blend. This is easier as compared to other eye tutorials. Now that everything is done, you'll have something that looks like this. I just want you to darken it, and also keep in mind that the edges should be darker than the middle area. Now that you've done it, I want you to take the brush and just blend everything just one more time. And the next step that I'm going to do is take an eraser and erase a small part of the eye just to show that it's glistening more. Okay, now that's done, I want you to take your pencil and draw U-shaped figures across your eyelid. Okay, now this is very important. Don't make it straight, make it curved like a U across your eyelids, and darken it. Do the same thing below, make U shape and just darken it. Also now add small strokes across your U-shaped figure, and which will replicate eyelashes. Make sure and also make sure it's curved and not straight. Now you are going to your eyebrows. Please make it a few inches above your eye. And also this arc, the first arc should join the second arc, forming an eyebrow shape. And divide this eyebrow shape into 3 parts, which would be light, dark, and darkest. Sorry, I misspelled light there. Just excuse me. So that's light, dark, and darkest. So the light area will have strokes that goes straight up, okay, whereas the dark and darkest will have strokes that's falling down. And that is how your eyebrow is. It's made of hair. So basically you want to replicate hair like strokes across your eyebrows. The darkest will have the most number of strokes, whereas the dark will have a little lesser, and the light will just have a very few number of strands. And I want you to have this gradation, which is light, dark, and darkest. Okay, so that will just make your eyebrow look even more realistic. So just do that, repeat it, and then you will have something that looks like this. This is a very simple way of making the eyes. Hope you enjoy.